So, geez, where even were we last session? We were in Bodakir, the excuse me, what's it called? Underdark area of cave systems below the ancient dwarven city of Kaldarul, of which Kaelin is a member of the council there. Hooray! So they went from her estate into the city, down below. They fought some sludges along the way, where our own Rain almost met her end. But thanks to everyone chipping in, I think the inspiration die for the night. We had at least 2 or 3 subscriber die that came in. Whew, she survived. The party continued. Ultimately coming to a room that is hundreds and hundreds of, not a couple thousand feet across from this ledge that they were on. There were tall pillars that went into this black miasma that was rolling over itself up in the ceiling, that it just disappeared, these pillars disappeared into, and the same in the floor, just down through that deep, dark miasma. A couple of players even took a gander at it and had to make some wisdom saving throws. Thankfully, both succeeded. They were on their flying carpet for the most part, an assortment of the flying broom, flying carpet, and I think some wings. Some folks set out their wings, flying across this vastness. It takes like 15 minutes to get across, but as they approached the other end, they saw a little more clearly. The opposite side has another ledge that comes up out of this darkness and returns to a very large open cave system that had what almost looked like a stone coffin above, just sitting in the middle of this opening, with this pillar of light seemingly coming out of nowhere, just appearing and shining down on this stone coffin. A voice inside Kaelin's head warned her of a great danger here, one that would inevitably not everyone would survive, if anybody at all. That she should either turn back. In fact, I'll start right there because there's a little more info. That was sort of the cliffhanger, so we'll go back to that. That's where we'll start tonight's session, with that role play of the voice in Kaelin's head. All right, let me also open up an image for you all. The rest of you are approaching close enough now to see this stone coffin.
Oh god. Yeah, and just to note, she did reach out to the voice first. So.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Yeah. That's wow. Yeah, it's extra important. All right, let me get that in here for viewers as best I can. Yeah, that ought to do. All right. So the voice rumbled about the danger. Let me pull up my text here. Put on my reading glasses as your patron requires reading glasses. Just kidding. I wish I had something to be cool. Beware. We've got the voice too. Beware. Ahead of you lies a window to a deadly darkness. It will most certainly consume you all. You should turn back. Or, of course, I can lend you some more of my power. And it'll pause there to see what you...
And if you do, that will help us not to die?
Yes.
There's no other way.
Turning back is an option, but there is another danger here. Something of equal consequence. There is a relic here that the darkness holds, which is allowing it to keep this window open, slowly letting more and more of the darkness seep into the realm of the prime. But the choice is yours.
Kaylin will kind of glance back at Blueberry, who is also on the thing, and just kind of smile reassuringly, like, nothing's wrong,
He gives you a look in the face. And looks back off to the...
Maybe kind of glance back at the rest of everyone. Okay. Do it.
Then it is done. What we will do next is absorb a portion of this darkness. Somewhere safe, so as not to taint you. Yes, your eye. Your eye will do well. You and anyone within at least 100 feet of you will be seen as an ally to this darkness once you hold some of it within you. Land safely on the ledge, then turn back and face the darkness, and we will do what must be done.
You will do as instructed.
Okay, you all land one at a time, carpet, flying broom, wings around, and you land sort of on the ledge looking at this image as you see it here. In Fantasy Grounds. Darkness with this shaft of light pouring down again, beaming atop this stone coffin. A number of little cherubs etched around its outer perimeter, and some sort of perhaps a soldier or some figure that carved out of stone sits atop. Oh my gosh, the name thing, sorry. Kaylin, you turn back. You land safely.
Mm-hmm.
Turn back. Just fixing that because it's going to bother me. All right. And look out at this, at least, a couple thousand feet of this rolling, if not a lot more of this rolling dark clouds. It looks like only thicker, like there's almost a gooey consistency to it, perhaps. Light flashes within it, and it almost looks like there's something that swirls and crawls within. As you look back, you begin to levitate just on your own, standing there, arms back a bit, with a bit of an arched backwards as you float up about 8 feet off the ground. And do you still have the patch on your eye, or do you not wear?
No, she didn't. No.
Oh, you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, your mic did that weird
Stop
thing.
your audio, babe.
What?
You're way
Your
loud.
audio.
I don't think it's on your actual mic anymore. It's probably on like a laptop mic or something.
Oh.
Oh no, it's
There
back.
you go. Now you're back. There
Okay,
you
sorry.
Okay.
So arching back. And no eye patch.
No eye patch, no.
This is sort of as everyone's landing. Kaylin just has Blueberry, and so she got there pretty around the same time everyone's landing, but a little off to the side, and flipped up about 8 feet. Arms sort of slumped back a bit, and a small cyclone, or rather large actually, so a cyclone of this darkness starts swirling up like a reverse tornado. And it turns into this funnel cloud that's smaller and smaller until it's drawn into that eye socket. So I'm going to say everyone probably, I don't know, whatever your passive perception is, you're probably going to notice this into her eye currently. There's some
Are you sure,
lightning.
Dan?
That's
Because Galathor has a 9 passive perception.
You can roll the
Wow.
Galathor. I won't make
That's
you
rough.
rely on that. There's even lightning crackling from as this miasma, sort of cloudy natured stuff, is drawn into her eye. Your hammer on your back starts arcing and just lighting up intersections of this funnel cloud, shocking it back down into the darkness.
After it's absorbed, does it lower me back to the ground?
Yeah, it's going to take like a good maybe like 10 or 15 seconds. It's intense pressure. It doesn't seem to be affecting the rest of your body, but in that eye, it feels like just this
Pressure.
incredible pressure. And it peters out at the end of the base of the funnel. And it all seals in, and you rapidly descend back to the ground. AK fall to 8 feet, sort of landing with your head down.
I'm gonna walk up to her, make sure she's okay. Kaylin. Kaylin.
Yeah. She'll stand to her feet.
As she stands up, Devanya, you see black smoke just sort of wisping up out of her eye.
There's something that I need to know. What was that?
That was my patron helping me.
Are we safe?
If it's to be believed, then we should be now, yes.
Okay. How do you feel? Are you okay?
I have a bit of a headache, but and she'll kind of look just kind of like at the coffin where the darkness, and there's like no more darkness around it. Dan.
Back, I mean, where you came from, there's still a fair amount. It sucked a bunch out, but it's like ocean, you know, so there's still this vast amount of darkness out there. Mm-hmm.
It's something. But everyone's safe, so that's what matters.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. All right, she'll wait for everyone else to kind of land and get there.
All right, I'm gonna say if you have a passive perception over 10, you would have seen that. Over 8 or over, you would have seen that. But if it's below that, you're welcome to roll. I don't think it can be below that, so I'm pretty sure everybody saw it.
Pretty tough to miss that.
I'll walk over to the does the coffin still have light?
It does. Yeah, that pillar of
Okay,
light.
I'm gonna
still...
walk over to the coffin and see if there's any writing on it.
Oh, okay.
Kaylin will follow her.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything else they want to do with either Devon or Kaylin or on their own before checking out?
We're still in darkness, right?
I mean,
Half
if
yes,
you're
half
yes, except for the area around the coffin. So if you're within like 40 feet of the coffin, which is likely, then you'll be able to see at least around there.
Okay,
You would have
so
seen
that-
what happened to Steph, Caitlin. It'd be scary what happened to Steph.
Not knowing what the situation, I'm gonna find Mort, put a hand on him, so because I don't have dark vision, and I'm just staying near Mort to guide myself to wherever everybody is.
Okay. Sorry, I need to write something down. All right, so if no one else has anything, then I'm going to say, oops, that as you head over, please make an investigation check, Devanya and Caitlin. For everyone else heading this area, there are some, as you see in the image here, some large spikes from some crystalline, others just mineral deposits that have built up. There is a ceiling some few hundred feet up that has similar ones hanging down. It's pretty chilly here. There's a definite chill in the air. There's even a little bit of soft mist that floats, sits and rests almost on the ground here. Devanya, what do you get?
12.
All right, Kaylin?
16?
Okay. There are no names. In fact, there's no writing at all. Just these little cherubs etched and built, etched into this around the perimeter here, and it looks like it's been relatively undisturbed since a very long time. However, you don't see any dust collected on it or anything. Looks like your standard stone coffin with a lid on it that uses gravity to remain on top.
So it almost looks like it's like brand new.
Yeah, it's in really good condition. Nice. Go for it.
Is there indeed a carving on top of a body?
There is. Yeah, and more. I mean, with your sage background, this is sometimes common practice. I mean, it's often done with these old, several centuries ago, mind you, but in honor of rank, usually there may be a particular depiction of a body, like maybe a knight. This looks maybe like it could have been a knight or squire by the dress of what this stone figure's wearing.
Can I do a look at it, study it, and see if...
Sure, yeah, you could do a history check if you want to kind of consult with your vast knowledge of
see if
all
it's
this stuff.
anybody infamous, so to speak.
Can Caitlin do a history check too?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
16.
Nice.
That is a 22 total.
Okay. You can both tell that it doesn't depict a particular person, unfortunately. Often, if they did, they would have an engraving of the name and title and all that. This just seems to be a standard. In fact, I think you both get the idea that it's meant to be sort of a guardian type thing. Someone did Arcana. There's no magic coming off of it. Okay.
I
right.
got 21, so.
Oh, okay, that's what it's 21. Nice. Yes, no magic whatsoever. Nothing that says this is going to spring to life or anything like that. It's just symbolism. Protector. That's what Caitlin and Moore come up with and Divine with the Arcana check. Cold chill presses by you all.
Yeah, Thor, do you recognize any of this?
You can do a history check if you want, Daltor. Nice. I don't know if Gallifrey, you could do a history check if you want to see. Kaylin was asking if you knew anything about this.
Oh, me specifically. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Sorry.
I was typing something in.
It was pretty funny, yeah.
I think I have a -1 in history.
Cool.
Oh no, +4. Excellent. So
Yeah.
18.
Nice. Okay. This, while this again isn't anyone specific, this is definitely of Helm. This is still used in your church. As
Just kind of iconography.
yes, and this in fact does mean someone that was in the category of a protector. would be buried in a coffin like this. Often someone that died doing the job. Hey, Sam.
Wait. What is this doing here?
What is it?
This seems to be the burial place of someone who is dedicated to Helm.
Why would it be under here?
I haven't the foggiest.
And da, 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 da. Oh, never mind.
I'd say this
Fine.
is. Just to double check, Dan, the voice patron told me that there's an artifact inside the coffin, correct?
I believe it said that down here, generalized.
Oh, down here, general. Okay, that's fine. This could be where the artifact could be.
Rain?
Hmm?
Do you see any ghosts?
Can I make a
Perception check, go for it.
what roll is this, Dan?
Just a perception check.
Because I don't want to have to desecrate a body for the sake of, you know.
Water drops in the cave. This is the only way I can do it royalty free.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
It's been 80 years now. Just kidding.
I'm practicing that.
18.
Sam.
Ooh, 18. Rain, I need you to tell me where you're scanning, where your line of sight goes as you look around.
So, like I said, I had a hand on Mort, so Mort went near the coffin. So I'm like I'm gonna be scanning like above the coffin and like around, like do like a whole full circle around the group.
All right. Now, just to set the scene properly, you see here before you, this is the front 180, right? The back 180, if you're to look all the way around, you're only maybe like 30 feet, 35 feet in from that ledge, where it's all that empty space with the rolling clouds up on the ceiling and down and along the base. So you'd be looking out there as well, like an entire scan around.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
So 180 front, 180 back, like you said.
Okay. You initially do a scan here, looking left and right and around different things. It is eerily still here. No ghosts to be seen. There is a little bit of it's not quite ghostly energy. Oh, you've actually seen this before in the keep. Back in the woods, when you were pursuing that lower basin, all that fog that kind of rolled and went down. So there's a general fog that everyone sees here, but as you sort of switch over and focus on your astral vision there, ethereal vision, you see a little more densely, sort of going into the seam where the top would lift off of this coffin and going down into that. As you continue scanning about the room, you look back across the space where from whence you arrived, with the massive stone pillars that just disappear into this miasma. Please make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage as you're using your ethereal sight.
No!
I keep thinking that you keep saying my asthma.
My asthma.
Like asthma. Like you're having a hard time.
Asthma!
Are you, Dan? Are you after our lovely conversation?
I
on
know.
that spot?
I'm sorry.
You said
All for
disadvantage,
Quasar?
correct?
Don't you know by now, even with lovely conversations with DMs, you never know what's gonna happen.
I would never have anticipated.
Right,
Yeah, I should have probably, but I did not expect you to use this site back on. Oh gosh.
Sorry, it's my fault.
No, my mom came in and she's like, "You sound like you're dying."
Oh,
That's how D&D, playing D&D goes, Mom.
Our twins. No, Vex,
I
why?
say that all the time.
Why, Vex? No.
What'd you get?
12.
Okay.
plus mods? Any mods?
Noted.
I
You carry
no.
on. Whee! Okay, let me just make a little note.
I say,
Rolled a 19 and a 4. Vex rolled the highest.
Nice. We got Galthor.
Can Galithor put his hands on the coffin and cast Detect Evil and Good?
Ooh.
Checking to
It's
see if
gonna do
it's
that.
consecrated or desecrated.
Absolutely. Go right
You
ahead.
can do that with your one of your paladin abilities.
Can I? I don't.
Yeah, divine sense. You can feel if things are consecrated or desecrated,
Oh.
and you can also sense things.
Wow. Why did it give you a spell to do that too? That's really weird.
double whammy.
There's a prankster
Cool.
in the upper echelons of paladins. We'll give- Okay, so instead we'll say use your divine sense, or would you prefer that? Is that like no cost versus a cost?
Sure. Yeah. It's one of those spendy things.
Gotcha. Well, whichever way you prefer to do it. You detect, you put your hands on that, and you find that it is consecrated by the power of Helm as protection from, people going through. It would actually require, an individual that serves Helm to open this.
Fancy that.
If we're going to open this, I need to be the one who does it.
Give us if there's a body in here. Okay.
Just in case, could I have everyone step back?
Upon hearing that, I will cast Mage Armor.
Kaylin will step back.
Aaron will
A
step
swarm
back.
of bats will swarm back.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
Aaron will step back too, and she'll be like, "For the record, I vote we don't open it and let the dead thing out.
I agree.
That seems like a bad idea."
Do you really think that the artifact is in here?
I don't know for sure personally, but and she'll look around everyone. My patron did say that, or whatever, said that there was something here. It didn't really specify inside the coffin, but it also specified that whatever it is, or whatever it's referring to, holds darkness within it.
Darkness.
Why would that be an artifact of a lawful god, a good god then, if something is darkness?
Unless there are two artifacts. Kaylin will look to Galithor. Is there any reason that Helm... I'm not well versed on gods other than what I've read. Would there be a reason for Helm to need something that holds darkness?
No, I can't believe that.
Trust me, you'd be surprised.
Maybe it's like literal darkness? Because there's a spell that creates actual darkness, so maybe it's literal.
if it's anything like the darkness that was here before, it's not just darkness. I'm okay with whatever you want to do.
I need to see what's inside this coffin. Whoever's not comfortable being here, I suggest you leave now.
I'll
Kaylin
cast
stands
Mage Armor on Galithor. And then I'll take 5 steps back.
Last chance.
Is our friend on the roof still watching us?
Which friend that was out on the roof? Sorry, I was so caught up in my sounds.
It's like Emil? Emil?
Nothic, the Nothic
The
creature.
invisible
Yeah.
guardian
Or did he not come over?
demon.
Didn't it disappear?
Forgot about that.
It was following us for a long time. I thought it was following us as we flew across the chasm, but
Well, 2 weeks
Yeah,
is not a
Dan.
long time. Damn!
Yeah, Dan. What's up with that?
All right, Invisible Guardian. Let me just try to remember where the heck that came from.
It was the one that Emil talked to, right?
Yeah, he had his library down here.
Oh, the Nothic
Nothic.
thing. Okay, yeah. No sign of it currently. Even with your thingamabob, you don't seem to spot it. In fact, yeah, I don't think. I think it said it didn't want to go over here because it was like, no, I avoid that.
Dan, before you made me roll a wisdom saving throw, what did I say exactly? Is it inside the coffin?
What you saw was back out
Yeah.
in the darkness. I mean, that's when you were like, with your roll.
Okay. Okay.
All right, before he opens it, you said that this has these pillars here, right? These stone things.
Correct.
I'm just going to, I guess, maybe at least 30 some feet away, and I am going to, hold on, invoke, I guess it's just a freebie. Just so you know, stone camouflage. I have advantage on stealth checks.
Okay, roll a stealth check with advantage, good sir.
Yeah. All right. Skills. We'll try that. Yeah. Stealth advantage. Turn the magic button on.
You got this?
18.
Okay. Off you go behind the couple of those pillar things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is this the moment?
I'm gonna step back, like behind Galithor, and I'm gonna prepare Toll the Dead. Just
Okay.
have that spell prepared.
All right.
Did you get fully healed, Rain?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't remember.
Yes.
'Cause okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Hmm.
Wait. Hang on. Let me check back in my notes.
I guess
No, I'm like half. I'm at 67.
Now I'm like trying. Give me 1 second.
I'm at 67. I
does-
just looked back through my notes.
How much you had? You're down to 67.
I was down to 42, and then I healed myself with 25.
Okay.
I'm going.
Oops.
I'm gonna touch Rain on the shoulder and use my healing hand straight. And you heal 13.
Ah.
No, 15. Sorry, I'm level 15. Jesus Christ.
What's
Get it
your
together.
max health, Rain? Or Rain's max health? What's your max HP, Rain?
74.
Okay, thanks.
So I'm back to full health.
Yeah. Is anyone else
basically.
wounded? Because this wasn't keeping track.
Yeah, like Devani wants to make sure everybody's okay before this ends. Everybody, I don't know.
Let's try.
Is everybody else at full health? Is anybody not at full health?
I don't think anything happened. Did a battle happen while I was gone?
No.
Just
the
a
black
slight-
pudding? No.
Yeah.
Just a black pudding, yeah.
Oh, jeez, Liz. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm also gonna have a counterspell ready in case something leaps at us and tries to,
Okay. You all hunker down and prepare. I'm just going to assume you all have full health for this. Episode 120, you've earned it by now. And I don't have any thanks. I'm not going to, okay. You all hunker down. Galthor, this is your moment.
Galthor's gonna stow his shield and then lift up the lid.
Okay. Make a strength check if you would. You're going to be able to remove this lid, no problem. I just want to see with how much flourish.
Athletics, okay?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
25.
Okay, how would you like to pop this up? You could just hum it across the room if you want.
Well, throwing something across the room is one thing, but Galithor's going to use a lot of control. Just lifting it up just enough and then sliding it across and then setting it down carefully.
Nice. You literally lift it in its entirety up like 2 inches and just carry it off to the side and set it down like some super strong badass. That's awesome. You look down inside and you see a few little bits of cobwebs sort of up in the wind. There seems to be some wind escaping. Down below is actually a flight of stairs that leads further below.
Oh. Kaylin, I know how you feel about splitting the party, but this seems to go downwards.
Okay, then we go down. What are you suggesting?
I felt that only a follower of Helm could open this passageway. I don't know if there are any dangers for the rest of you further down this passage.
I don't think that it's smart for you to go in by yourself.
I think it's a little too late for that.
Well, that's what he's suggesting, is going by himself, right?
All I'm saying is that I won't think less of anyone who doesn't want to come.
Oh. I'm going.
Galithor will probably stay in front for this one.
Okay.
Dan, can I talk in swarm form? I assume not.
Probably not, no.
I'll do a flyby in front of Galithor's face then, just to kind of remind him that I'm there.
Oh, back kisses.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Like, oh, it's okay. Oh, no, wait, that's Emil. Yeah, that's right.
I am the doctor. I mean,
is it that's Emil or those are Emil?
Galithor, if it's all right with you, can I send my raven down? So, no, just in case. Okay.
sure, that would be minimal to that.
I'm gonna send my raven down.
Okay. How far would you like to go down? It reports back a long, winding stairwell that has setbacks. Yeah, that's not the term, but that goes back and forth, round and a loop down with uneven steps.
Switchback?
Switchback, thank you so much. switchbacks, different length steps, sort of uneven and rough for a little while.
I'm gonna send it down even deeper. If it could see.
Yeah, can you have the crow do a dexterity saving throw, please? With its dex.
So it's just the +2. It's just okay. I'll give you a second chance, Vex. Oh, you did worse. Well, no, you did 2 worse. What do I add? Do I just add the +2 to the?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 8.
Oh, okay.
8.
Bamp disappears. You just lose connection with it.
Okay. Does it reappear?
Let's see. Can you please roll for the raven a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage? With whatever its wisdom stat is.
Alright.
I'm gonna pull my notes up again, probably.
I just closed the book. Hang on, let me pull. Oh, everybody went dark. There we go. Sorry.
The rest of you wait anxiously around the stone coffin now opened.
These dice gods are not my favorite tonight. 2 5s.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, do you have a name for your raven?
Yeah, I do. I have to look it up on Fantasy Ground.
Did you have a name? I'm just kidding.
For the tombstone.
Right. Here lies. What is it?
6. Alright, twins. I'm going over here.
6 was her save.
I rolled 2 5s.
Like,
I rolled 2 5s plus.
it's a strange
You said
name
wisdom,
for raven.
right?
Yes. Yeah. What's your raven's name?
Had it. Let me look it up on the fantasy generator name that I found.
Okay. Neat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had it and I forgot to write it down. So I'll come back to that.
Okay.
But I rolled 2
6.
5s with disadvantage.
Ooh, that's a 6.
That's a total of 6.
All right.
Okay.
Before
bamps.
Galiflor goes down, if I see he's going to go down and take the lead, I will offer him. Out of my backpack, I will offer him a potion of gaseous form. That
Nice.
this might, I don't know if this will. You can't pick anything up while you're in this form, but you certainly. This will help you. Maybe I don't know, and I'll just offer it to him.
Thank you, Mort, but I don't think I can accept this. I feel that I need to face whatever is down here head on,
Okay.
eyes forward.
All right. I respect that.
Before all that happened, I would relay the information that you said to everybody what my room saw. So
Maybe sort of like you saw through its eyes that rough thing a little bit, and then lost connection. So Rain shares that information with everyone. I feel like, Emil, you would be able to comprehend things in bat form. You just wouldn't be able to speak. So you probably get that too.
Bats all nod their head.
Nice. They form into like a big face.
Like the
Andros.
school of fish in Finding Nemo.
Yeah. Nice.
Only as bats.
Galithor, do you have any plans? Do you want to use anyone's skills or set anything up, or do you want to take lead, or what would you like to do in this moment? You've got that info. You're ready to roll.
I think I've got everything I need with me, so I'm going to just start walking forward.
Okay. You step over the side of the coffin and feet down on the first step. It's a rather steep stairwell at first, but then slowly starts to even out a bit, still downward, of course, and you begin heading down the switchbacks. Who's going behind Galithor? Kaelin, I think, said?
I'll go right behind Kaylin and I'll summon my dancing lights and I'll keep the
Ah.
4 at foot level so we can all see where we're stepping. If
Nice.
Marn wants to keep his at height level, head height for the rest of us.
Nice. All right. You cast that and thankfully illuminate some of the stairs past the 20 feet or so with this pillar light shines down. Who wants to go behind Aaron?
I'll go behind Erwin.
Okay, Rain, you step over, and who behind Rain?
I'll go behind Rain.
All right, Mort, you climb up and over and down and on downstairs.
I was gonna ask Mort, do you need some help?
Mort's just still on the carpet.
I use a cherub head as a prop.
There
It's
you
lost
go.
right on its face. Yeah.
Sorry about that. No disrespect. I'm sorry.
And who behind Mort?
Who indeed behind?
I think Aga will. I'll throw Aga in because I forgot he's here and haven't said it. So Aga goes in after Mort. But who behind Aga?
Okay.
That'd be-
Anybody carrying blueberry?
I will be carrying Blueberry.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be the last one, besides Emil.
The bats.
Emil, Bat Emil, would you like to go last or second last?
Well, let's ask the question. Can I even get in? I'll go second last, but can I even get in?
Good question.
Okay.
I couldn't ask the party earlier, but I'm asking the DM now.
Nice. That sucks. Okay, let's see. Let me just think about with everyone walking and everyone's in a 5-foot square. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yes. If you
He's
go,
asking about-
whether it's actually, it depends on whether or not you go before Devanya. Would you attempt it first before Devanya, or do you think you would wait until?
I would, if I attempt it last and I'm denied because it's holy ground, then I'd kind of be stuck in a problem. So I'm going to try and
Yeah.
sneak in before somebody, so somebody notices that I can't get in.
Okay, you are able to get in. You feel a certain connection with Galathor as you approach. You feel that that's sort of shielding you from consecration here. In that you are close enough to him to benefit from it, yeah. So, Devon, you see all the bats swarm in, and then you're the last one.
I want to see if I can like put the lid back on,
Ooh, okay. Make a strength check. It'll be more difficult
which
to
is
get up.
hilarious because my strength is
Nice.
-1.
Lift the legs, Devanya.
6, but I want to use my inspiration die.
Go for it. That's right. You've got tonight, which is what are y'all, level 15? So D12, I think. And technically, Horsey offered his.
I got 12.
Oh, damn! All right, so what is it in total?
18.
That's enough. That's just enough. Okay. You drag it over and you get it like under the lip. You get all these muscles, shoulders flexing.
Wow. I like putting it out there.
Over your head, yeah.
Right? So dramatic. I love it.
And you all begin your descent. You follow back and forth down these switchbacks. You feel like you've probably descended at the very least 100 feet. Let's see. Where are you at? Image with this. I have 2 pages of images and the images and maps now. Because we have so many. Oh, I see. That's what was on page 2, the other thing. Alright, sorry. Let me just get up here. So, we got the stone coffin. And down, down, down you climb. There it is. Resize that. This super crappy image, I had 0 time to comp together, so I'm so sorry.
I apologize.
So you find yourself in a plateaued area, a long curving hallway of darkness. However, cut from the left-hand side is about 40 feet of transparent crystal, effectively a large window along the left-hand side of the wall, cut out and filled with this transparent crystal so you can see through but not fall through or go through. And this is 100 feet below the rolling turmoil of those storms. You see energy kind of crackle through the rolling black and gray clouds there. You almost swear you see almost like a swirling, like the way that mallow sort of ebbs and flows through things. You see, almost feel like you see in the clouds something displacing the clouds that way every so often, writhing through them. Do you continue or do you pause, or what would you like to do?
Pause for a second just to inspect this. So we're deep, deep underground. And this is a window where we can see storm clouds?
This is that black miasma. It just fills the entire space.
Okay.
Because you're 100 feet down, this is like sort of that ledge, just 100 feet down. But there's this foot-thick, transparent crystal that's protecting you. It's just giving you a view into the inside of the miasma.
Kaylin, do you get any feeling from this?
What kind of feeling do you want me to get?
Oh,
I ship it.
wow.
Just kidding.
You
Does it
mean
give you-
because of what happened back there? Or in general?
Yes, because of what happened back there.
Do I feel anything, Dan? Other than confusion.
It depends. I mean, you do feel a little bit drawn to look. I feel like all of you, just so you know, do
Sure.
with it what you will, but there is an impulse to look. Something
If I
entirely out of
look
nature.
if I look into the swirling darkness outside the window, do I feel anything other than that small impulse to look?
Oh boy.
Okay.
It sounds like it's
Lynn
fine.
jumps out the window. It's fine, guys.
Nice. Thunk. Thankfully, there's this really thick
Oh, that's
crystal.
right, there's that glass. Yeah.
You see, well, as you're looking, you feel watched. Yeah, so if you've seen Arrival, sort of try and picture that smoky, the big window with this, smokiness with aliens behind it. You actually see some cloud getting displaced near the crystal. But it's eerie. Oh gosh, you know what? You have seen displacement like this. It's on such a grand scale that it doesn't make sense at first. Until you recall water being displaced this way while porting outside Calderul around the time of Brixie's end. That incredible creature from the depths also displaced water due to its massive size, and you see some of that displacement sort of jawsing, just sort of like this way and that way, but the depth of it is difficult to fathom.
Caitlin will take a step away from the glass kind of suddenly. It's, there's something out there.
Dan, I'm going to lay my hand on the glass and use my Manifest Inscriptions ability. So I'll use one of my runes to see if anything around the window glows or lights up. I'm trying to see if this is legitimately a window or if this is a magical thing.
Okay. Two things in that case. The first, Kaylin, I should mention that you also feel a sense, not just of being watched, but being intentionally not engaged with. You feel like the eye is probably doing what it's supposed to be doing in keeping certain things at bay. Erwin, can you explain to me what this does? Like, you put your hands on the crystal window, and
So I'm just doing. She's just doing one, just kind of like touching it. She's touching it out of curiosity. She doesn't need to do that to do the ability. But it says, I can reveal hidden glyphs and enchantments that surround you. As an action, you can expend a charged rune to cause any hidden magical marks, runes, wards, or glyphs within 15 feet of you to reveal themselves with a glow for 1 round.
Fun. Okay, you do so, and you can actually see this arcane energy seeping from your hand to inspect and find runes. And while you don't see it detecting any runes, you do see the crystal cracking where that energy is seeking out runes.
Pull my hand back.
Okay. It stops, but there's probably a 5-foot section cracked out like thin ice.
I wouldn't do that anymore.
Oops.
It's okay.
I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So you any evil spirits or good spirits are around? Question mark.
Evil and good. I think it gives you like certain types of creatures, so let me just check.
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. As well as where the creatures where the creature's located.
I've got it, thanks. Yeah. You
Sorry.
sense, no, it's alright. An aberration. But it's weird because usually you sense the entire thing, right? You just sense a speck of one. Let's see. Elemental you sense. This is what, within 30 feet? But it's sort of coming and going, and you're sensing it from the other side of the crystal.
So like on the other side of the mirror, or just like
The other side of the window out in the darkness.
okay.
It's just, you get a hit, and it disappears. Another hit.
Okay.
I think that we're safe. I think we should just keep going.
Agreed. And Gallifrey keeps going.
Okay.
Kaylin, follow.
All right. Does anybody stay behind to do anything else here, or is everybody moving on?
Hell. I'll just cast dancing lights and move on.
Okay.
Rain is going-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rain.
No, go ahead.
No, it's all right. I was just going to check in with everyone, but if you got something, we'll go with you first.
Okay. Rain is just gonna stay and just look at the mirror just for a tiny
The
second.
window.
The window. What did I say?
Mirror.
Mirror,
That's
it's
all right. I mean, there's a bit of a
Window.
reflection with the dancing lights. So. Okay. Oh,
There's
geez.
12 balls floating around.
Nice. Let's.
We're good on light.
Please make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. Right? That, Emil, are you moving along, or are you hanging back at all?
Is there going?
Moving along.
Okay. I think that's everyone. Aaron, are you moving along? Okay, and Mort, I think.
Yeah. I'm not staying there.
Yeah. Nice.
She's power walking behind everyone.
Nice.
Behind Kaylin.
Just keep moving. Just keep. Yeah.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I definitely didn't crack that. Keyword tonight.
What'd you get, Rain?
15.
Fun. So here's the thing. All I can tell you is that you let out a brief scream, and then you don't even know why you did it. Just to be
Wait. Okay.
We all hear that since we were
Okay.
not, we hadn't walked too far away.
Mm-hmm.
Rain, are you okay?
Yeah. Don't know why I did that. Sorry. And
Come on.
I'm gonna look at the window while walking
Okay.
away.
It's pretty intriguing. You know, you can also see something that you don't see an actual creature, right? But you get these pings and you see the darkness be displaced. So
Okay, and you said it was aberration and
that you
Elementals.
detected. That happened
Yeah, and
across the 30 feet. Yep.
elemental. You said correct.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. I need to write that down.
So you did see a number of other bits of movement that did not ping your radar there.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, so you continue on into down this sort of narrow passageway. The wind dies completely. There was a little bit of a breeze where air was being exchanged after this. The coffin had been opened, but it's just still, eerily still. The air, the sounds. Usually there's something. There's just no sounds from here. You find yourself in what looks almost like a Quonset, like a dome-shaped room that is sort of flat and curves down on the edges, but it's long, and it runs probably like 250 feet or so. Seems to be all solid ground with, again, more of these growths and such, and the ceiling, which is about 50 feet up, and the ground as well. Though you don't see or hear any sign of water or anything dripping. Let's see, if you put your, I guess you'll have to walk. If you put your lights out, you still only see about halfway across the room, I think. So it looks like it's not perfectly like that hut. It ebbs and flows, but it all looks like it continues in just one direction.
If no one else has got anything, I'll just keep walking forward.
Yeah, Caleb will follow Galathor.
You get to about the point, which is a little past midway, about 100 feet or so until the other side, where your lights can finally see the other wall with a cave that narrows back down again. Gosh. Anyone that is proficient in nature or survival can roll nature or whichever one you're proficient in, if you want. You're sort of able to, what else is there to do but look around this room?
I got a 17 survival.
Okay.
Ooh. Kaylin got a 22 total survival.
Okay. All right. It looks like that's it. Okay. So you can see that Aaron, you can see that this is something had lived here at some point. Some rather large creature or pride of creatures or something. Large compared to humanoids of medium size, so maybe like basilisk size, something around there. Probably a family of them. Kaylin, with a 22, you can see that this actually seems to be part of a migratory thing where there's actually you can see the recurrence of year after year, decade after decade, whatever it is. They come and live here for a bit of time and then move on to some other place, and then their children come here, mate and do all that other stuff, and then move on. So you can see the pattern here. Currently, it looks like a safe time frame where there shouldn't be any creatures here.
I think we're safe here. I don't think there's anything in here. Or as long as, it looks like something used to live here, but I don't think they're here right now.
Galathor, as you hear her say that, can you please roll a 1d6, please? And Kaylin too, since if you're walking.
1d6.
Mm-hmm.
5 for Kaylin.
Okay.
4 for Galathor.
4 for Galathor. Okay. I pictured something in my head and then I laughed. Sorry. Kaylin, nothing really happens to you. You're A-okay. You watch as Galathor before you, ever so slightly, shrinks in frame. And Galathor, you feel this a little bit, like you just don't feel like you have quite the strength you normally do. Kaylin, you're looking at a Galathor with some acne on his face. Currently, Galathor, you are a teenager. Your speed is normal, but you cannot dash. Your actions are normal, but your voice has to crack when you speak.
Why?
Galathor, are you...
You don't really have to if you don't want to.
This armor is so loose on me.
That's amazing. That's it.
Love it.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Does anybody else see this?
Kaylin, who's behind you? Aaron Wynn? Aaron, can you roll a 1d6? Oh, and Rain? Okay, Aaron Wynn. Aaron Wynn and Rain roll a 1d6, please.
I just turned into an adult, thank you.
Rain's like, well, crap. It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A 4?
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you turn into a teenager. Rain, as well, your frame shrinks back a little bit. It's like early puberty, basically.
Right.
And Aaron Wynn?
A 2.
Oh, that's exciting. Aaron Wynn is in a pile of clothes. She's just a little toddler. Maybe 2 or 3 years old, sort of. She can walk. So basically, her speed is 10 feet. You can use free actions and melee fist actions and kicks only right now. You're like, You can use basic words, but can't string more than 3 together.
I have a question for you, Dan.
Can I just say,
Just a second, sorry.
little toddler Aaron Wynn is mostly covered with scales, with bronze scales, and has just like a little bit of hair.
That's adorable.
Oh my gosh.
And but still like the razor sharp kitten claws.
Oh, nice. And what's your question, Rain?
I have a question because Rain was holding Blueberry. Does Blueberry need something to say?
Yeah. Please roll for Blueberry.
Blueberry turns into a puppy.
Aww. Your puppy.
4.
Okay, Blueberry remains the same.
Darn it.
Okay.
I don't know what's... All my dice are betraying me.
Let's see. So go ahead
Rain?
if anyone has any role play before anything else happens.
So this is not in the room yet.
Where are we right now in the space, Jan?
You're sort of the center of the room as far as left and right go. You've gone past the middle point to walk to the other side. Out of 250 feet, you walked 150. It's only 100 feet to get to the cave system beyond, where it narrows back down and clearly continues on.
Kaylin is going to... Oh, man. Kaylin's going to go
Gathering
over...
all the babies and toddlers and...
God. Kaylin's going to kind of look between Galathor and Aaron Wynn, and with a huge sigh, kind of slowly go over to Aaron Wynn and... Can I hold you?
Hi.
And she'll scoop up Aaron Wynn as gently as possible.
She'll find like a buckle on your armor and start gnawing on it.
You hear
This is
something
great.
terrible crash from the hallway behind you.
We need to keep going.
Aaron Wynn's staff is on the ground. By
Yeah.
the way, just
Smoke starts
saying.
billowing into the room
Everyone was right in front
from
of me,
behind
right?
you. Hmm?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I've seen that your stuff is... I'll try to, like, hold Blueberry while I'll hold your staff.
Thank you.
You're all engulfed now in the darkness that started filling up the room. But you know the direction to go. It's about 100 feet.
Let's
to
keep
the other
walking.
side.
Let's go.
Okay, may I have Mort Emil and Devanya roll 1d6. I'm going for Aga. Aga shifts down into a teenager. His armor
Great.
seems to shrink with him. We need to get going.
This is ridiculous.
Is anybody there? Like it's like magical darkness, unless you can have something to see through that. You hear each other's voices.
Mort.
It burns a little in your throat.
Gerald Mort.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my stars! Okay, right. Let me go down with everybody here. Mort. All people hear from your directions. You're just a wee baby. Emil. Ooh, okay, you also turn you turn into toddler bats. I mean, you're in bat form, so I'm not gonna take that away from you. So it's just a smaller form of bats, but you still instinctually know what to do and where to go. So the form's sort of keeping you safe.
A little less unified.
yeah, some are like, wee, get back here. Devanya.
Okay. Please let me just scoop up the baby. Ooh, I got 6.
Ooh, fun. You age into an elderly individual. Your speed is 15 feet.
Wow.
You can take normal actions, but you can't dash. You have disadvantage on any attacks, and you only do half damage. You have to talk like an old person.
It's
Add
been
like
84 years.
Nice. Okay, so we have 100 feet to move. So this is actually a bit of a challenge, as this has a bit of a choking effect. But you do have a clear path where to head in to get out of this room. And just before, as you cast the lights and they started to dance in that direction, it did look like it went up, so you might be able to get up out of the smoke if you make it through the room. So
Can someone pick up Mort? Sorry, Dan.
Trying. Just trying to get there.
this will be the first round. Let me
try
know
to
who you
bend
want to
over.
help and how you want to go. Anyone that's adult can do all their things. A baby is incapacitated and has no movement, obviously. Toddler has a speed of 10 feet, can do free actions and melee actions only in case there's any need for battle. Let's hope not. Preteen. No one's a preteen. Right. So teen, normal speed but no dashing. Actions are normal, voice cracks. And elderly, speed's only 15, no dashing, normal actions, disadvantage on checks and attacking, and half damage. But you only have 100 feet to go. Actually, it's closer to 90 because I just want it to be 3 rounds.
Well, I mean, I would have dropped the carpet, right?
Oh yeah, it's all just next to you on the ground. Yep.
Like walking very slowly and trying to.
You can see a little bit every time that lightning courses through the smoke.
Could some of you teenagers get some more stuff, please? Appreciate it.
I got it.
Thank you.
Um,
Fiery little butts over here. Help me out.
Erinwin's gonna like squeal excitedly, seeing the carpet, and like kind of like do the toddler lean out of Kaylin's arms and like go for the magic carpet.
No.
I hate it
We'll
when
get
they
the
do
carpet.
that, honestly.
We're getting it. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep walking.
So just to double check, Emil, you can do this whole first turn normal because you're in your bat form. Are you just what would you like to do this round? Just
I think I'm totally incapable of helping anyone, so I'm just gonna book it.
okay. Devanya, I mean, you can't really help anyone. Are you just like doing your best to move along?
I was trying to help Mort and to get on the carpet.
It's such a disaster, the two of you. Yeah, the elderly person does not have the energy to keep up with it. but you managed to get more.
It's like trying to crawl away and wiggle away.
Nice. So you put baby Mort on the carpet, and then what would you like to do, Devanya?
Try to get his stuff on there too.
Okay, you managed to do that this turn. Anything else? Do you want any to move it? 'Cause you'll need the command word if you do.
Shit, I totally forgot about that. It's my brain, you know. can't remember things the way
Right?
that I used to. What's the
That's
command
awesome.
word, Mort? Do you remember the command word? Okay, you're a baby. You can't even talk.
Somebody should remember.
I want to go through my notes.
Yeah.
Galathor remembers.
Does teenage Galathor
Get your
remember?
ass back here.
Gilthor, you'd hear Devania like, what's the resurrection password for this thing?
How do you work this thing?
Newfangled thing.
Yeah, in my
You young
day.
kids these days.
We walked.
You don't know.
Get
You guys
off
get
my
it together.
lawn.
We need to go.
You're not the boss of me.
Bet I'll take this staff and smack you with it. Come here, you little fucker.
Nice. That's amazing.
That's a bad word.
Oh, my back.
Oh, neat.
And Mort craps himself.
Rain would be
Yeah.
teenager.
I'm not changing your diaper. These teenagers
Amazing.
could do it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Gilthor. Did you end up telling her the thing?
All right. Gay up.
Yeehaw.
And it takes. Oh, yeah. Make a quick dex check, Devania, if you would.
It's like, woo.
See if those old bones can handle the quick upping of the of the carpet.
God.
Meanwhile, Rain, consider what you
Nope.
would like to do. Because I'm gonna come to you next. And see. Oh no.
Actual teenage me will just listen.
Uh-huh.
So Rain would just stay near Kaylin and
Okay.
just listen.
Oh, all right.
Just follow her.
Neat. Okay.
So-
And Devanya, what do you get on your dex save? Oh, and nothing bad. You just you fall down next to.
Oh.
What's that smell? Yeah. But you're able to gauge the carpet, get it moving. Rain, you stick with Kaylin, who's normal age. Let's see. Aaronwyn is young, so is anybody helping Aaronwyn? That's Kaylin.
Okay, Kaylin picked her up.
Okay, cool. So you take toddler Aaronwyn and get moving. Rain follows you. Gauthor, you're following as well.
Yep.
Oh, what a relief. Okay, so round 1, success. In fact, I'm going to say round 2 is a success as well, because I just looked at the time, so we're going to just bump around off of this. However, for round 3, I need everyone to roll a fresh d6.
Oh
As
gosh.
this will make things interesting.
I'm rolling for blueberry as well, Dan.
Perfect. And then I'll go around and ask. So we have Kaylin with a 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, let me go back up to my notes. This is what prep looks like. Ridiculousness. So sorry. 1, 2, 3.
6
so
for blueberry.
Kaylin. Oh, just a second. Sorry.
You're good.
Kaylin, you are a preteen. You shrink down into preteen. Again, you still have the eye scar and everything, the smoke coming out of it and stuff, but your frame shrinks a little bit. The armor feels a little bit heavier, but you're still able to carry Aaronwyn, although
someone a
we'll see
baby.
what happens to Aaronwyn in a minute.
She's able to carry Aaronwyn very well because Aaronwyn rolled a 1.
You shift down into Goo Goo Babiesville, where you're just a little guy.
She's the younger she gets, the more like a dragon she looks.
Nice. All right, Rain. Sorry. Let me hear what you got.
Okay, so 6 for blueberry, and then
Oh no.
Oh, Blueberry just got old.
yep, and
Fairy's dead.
3 for Rain.
3 for Rain. So
Oh.
you remain a preteen. Oh no, now you're a preteen.
gosh.
So your speed is only 20 feet, no dash, normal actions, disadvantage, half damage. So you're like, back to like where you started. You're like, come on.
Hey, really quick, guys.
Yeah.
It's Catherine's birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Catherine!
Happy birthday.
Hooray! How exciting!
Tell them how old you are.
How old are you?
Whoa!
7.
You're so
What?
old.
That's awesome. You're a grandmother.
Week.
Venus is free.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's so cute. That's
Hope
so
your birthday
exciting.
was magical, Catherine. Was it magical?
She
Oh.
decorated her own cake.
Nice.
That's
Aw.
so great. Awesome. All right. Let's see. All right.
Okay, so my clothes are just like baggy,
Yeah. Yep.
and then I'm holding. Okay, what does blueberry look like? Because since I rolled a 6 with
Oh,
blueberry,
right. I mean, can you roll a d20 for me for Blueberry? Because puppies live differently. And Blueberry just aged to a very, very elderly state, possibly beyond his
But
years.
blueberry is also magical. So
I know. Oh no, Beth is not here. I will
His
feel
fate is in your
terrible.
hands, Rain.
No.
Mariah. I'm just kidding.
That's messed up.
Yep,
This
I'm
messed
too.
up. No, I'm gonna use Pike. I'm gonna use some Pike.
Kaylin,
Meanwhile, consider with
19. 19.
19, okay.
Oh, boy, hope
Blueberry's
that'd be good.
old. It looks like his hips hurt. It's very difficult for Blueberry to walk around. He can't walk right now. And he just looks like he's just in such... He's so tired. And just needs to just sit or be carried.
I look around to find Galathor, and I hand Galathor Erwin's staff.
Ah, well,
And
we'll
I'm just
see.
gonna-
We'll see. You try to do that, but we have to see what Gallus is up to. All right, let me
Okay.
backtrack quickly. Kaylin, you were
Preteen.
preteen.
Preteens.
Holding Aaron when it's not a baby.
That's a baby. Rain, you're doing that. Galathor, let's go with you next then. What did you roll second time around here?
Yeah, that'd be a 6. I might need that stuff.
Oh, your frame stays roughly the same, except it kind of bends a little bit over. Oh, and you get to talk in an old person's, elderly person's voice again. Or now. You see Rain pass the staff to you, which you can carry, but, you know. All right. Do you
Yeah,
take
it's a
this?
walking stick now.
Nice.
And then,
All
so
right.
now I just try to pick up Blueberry and just
Okay.
cuddle.
Which you can do in that state and carry on. Yep. The
cool.
lights you can actually see as they're dancing now through the cave thing, if anyone is still old enough to maintain that spell, goes up and out of the smoke, so you're almost there. Devanya?
5.
Oh, okay. I think that's the normal. Yeah, you revert back to your previous, age and all, and that's good. Yay! Strength return and mind return. Emil? Oh, a 3. Okay, no, that's fine, right? That's preteen bats. So I think it's where you roughly were before, right? You were... Okay, perfect. So, again, not quite as coordinated as normal, but you make it through to the thing. More... Sorry, I had to save your flowers. That's at a full 5?
5.
Yep.
Okay. So you have an awkward moment.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, it's me. Oh dear.
Return to your normal self, but you got some poo in the pants.
Yeah. But it's baby
Like
poo,
I
so
said,
it's
I'm
real
not
small.
changing
It's
you.
Right, that's true.
It's
That's
like
true.
it's like a really bad shark, basically.
Right, that's awesome. Oh, that's beautiful. And you're all able to make it through. And as you near this door, you can feel whatever these temporal ebbs and flows are through this room. They're in the room and not in this hallway. As you approach the door, each of you begins to age or de-age to your normal age out of that temporal mess in the room behind you. And up out of the smoke, you pierce the surface of the smoke, and you see the pathway lead on a little bit ahead. You're all able to take a minute and breathe fresh air again. Smoke held at bay. It's not rising any further than this.
So we're back to normal.
All back to normal. Mm-hmm.
Who has my clothes?
Nice. A very
Erwin's
awkward
gonna
moment.
crouch behind Kaylin.
Yes, that's you. Galen will definitely.
So does someone have my clothes?
Yeah. I think that was Rain. Rain grabbed your stuff.
Aga turns from an elderly person, which he was this last round. Oh no, I If I ever had any doubts about what I want to do, they're gone. Oh.
Oh,
Gallifrey passes Aaron's staff while averting his gaze.
No, nice.
I hand Erwin her clothes back.
Oh,
Thanks.
neat.
Uh-huh.
Everyone gets tidied up. I mean, Mort, you've got prestidigitation anyway and stuff. So everybody gets, kind of back to the norm and is ready to continue on. Speaking of cleaning up poo messes, we will now take our bio break.
Wow.
for the
Okay.
night.
Wow.
Of course.
Very elegant segue.
Yes, classy is my middle name. Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, we take 8 to 10 minute bio break and then we shall return. So our audio will be hot like us, and so you can chat with us whilst away.
Like us.
BRB.
I just caught that.
Oh, my legs. Oh, I drank all my water and all my coffee.
Coffee. Da 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 da. Hello, chat. I don't have you up yet, so I can't chat with you guys just yet. Da 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 da. Hmm. Hello, chat. Danny, the second round was the same. Thank you, Lego. Whoa. I was chat this lovely evening. Boop, boop. Frank, you can't see me. Hello, Danny. How are you? What you snacking on there, Frank? Chocolate patties?
Peanut butter and chocolate candy cakes. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds good. I got M&Ms. So my sister travels back and forth a lot, and so I told her eating M&Ms. And so I have 6. Oh, these weren't even open. Whoopsies. She doesn't have to know. She doesn't have to know. These weren't even open. Anyway. She travels a lot, and I stole her M&Ms. So I have M&Ms. Allergies have been acting up tonight.
All right. Let's see. Alright, what other things? There was that, which is not it. That's a different thing. That's that. Ooh.
Danny. Sure, that doesn't have to know. Big old boys, do 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 do. Big old boys, do 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 do. Big old boys with cream cheese. I can't get that out of my head now. It's a TikTok audio.
Nice.
Yeah, but Benadryl knocks me out completely. So I try not to take it on Friday night.
That's why you take it before bed.
Get a nice 24-hour slam-a-jamma.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're good for the next day. Freaking allergies, man. I can't even. Well, it's that time of year. Yeah, but where is that? Oh, right.
Oh, my allergies keep me eating out. Big old boys, big old boys, with cream cheese. That's in my head now. Dang it. Dan, are you really trying to kill off Rain?
I swear I'm not. I know I didn't consider that you might do that at all. I was like, well, here's what would happen.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time. I mean, it's the character choice. Like what I said on Wednesday, you're not true to yourself if you're not true to your character.
Yeah. I still feel bad. Yeah, you're killing it for sure. I mean, hey, it could have been fine. There's no telling. Did I not put this in there? Guess not. Let's just yoink that. Put it over here. Put it in my pocket. Alright, so there's that plus that. I should really open up.
Why did I make Rain's playlist so sad?
You.
Yeah, Steph feels real uncomfortable right now.
Have you listened to Kaylin's Mariah?
No, I'm just like, have like the call from the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian on the list.
Oh my
now.
gosh, I was just listening to that today.
Nice.
And then The Village. I'm just like, no, but oh no. I added a new song today.
Yeah, I moved it over there. Alright, maybe
Did I ever tell you guys that my contacts came in?
Oh wait,
Whoa.
are those colored, like the different? Boo!
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Color
color.
contacts.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't have my video up. Are you okay?
Me?
I sounded like Sam, but I don't have my video up, so I'm not sure.
It was probably
No,
me.
it wasn't. Sam's not even in her chair. So if you
Oh,
heard
okay.
Sam, then I don't know what to tell you.
You're hearing things, Dan.
Yeah, I must have been Mariah then. Are you alright, Mariah? It sounds
Yeah,
like
I'm
you're
alright.
okay.
My hair was just like, I was just like letting it out, and it's just doing its own thing.
I hear you.
Because I've had it in a rat's tail all night tonight because it's getting long enough to where I can put it in like a sort of a ponytail.
Isn't that the greatest feeling in the world? Or at least for me it was, because I was trying to grow my hair out. I know. Guys, it's okay. It's all right.
Well, I like my hair the way it is, so. Do I regret getting my hair like cut like this? No, I do not.
Nice.
But do I have a long hair to where I can put it up in a bun, like a messy bun? Yes, I do.
Because that's just fun. Oh, word. All right, I'm going to pull our BRB screen down. Bam! Another earworm. Uh-oh, what was I singing, Danny? I'm so sorry. My bad. I'll do that. I'll have one stuck in my head, and I'll just start singing it like a foolio. Unaware of the consequences.
You don't care about the consequences.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah.
It's okay. I have a TikTok audio in my head. Bagel boys, do do do, bagel boys, do do do, bagel boys, do do do, with cream cheese.
All right, looks like everyone's back. Exciting. Okay, so we found ourselves moving on to the next room, which is, well, it looks like more cave, more cowbell. Let's just, where'd my thing?
We got a fever.
Yoink. Just fill that whole little screen up there. Just paint a happy tree here. That's what my parents call me. Let's see. Happy accident. Not bad. Sorry. Okay. All right. Well, alt down notes. Right. We were getting through our room of mystery there. Ooh. Okay. So what I mean to say is, we continue on. And where are we? Okay. Cool. You find yourselves in more cave like this. You could, of course, light it up with dancing lights. So what would y'all like to do? Just have this sort of, instead of small tunnels that you're falling through, it opens back up into kind of like this rather large cave system with hills and valleys, and it's just going to be a little forging to get through. Calithor, you get a sense that at the other end of this, you're getting closer to your goal. You feel drawn to that area. And in this room in particular, Kaylin, you feel watched but left alone.
Is this lining up with the map at all, Dan? Or are we just kind of like off in the
the map?
Sticks?
Yes, in fact it is. And on the map, if you want to go ahead and make a quick survival check with the map to kind of line it up with where you are, or with advantage if you want help.
While he's doing that, I think Aaronwyn and Frank will both bring their lights back up. Or no, Mort. I'm sorry. Aaronwyn and Mort will both bring their lights back up.
Yeah.
Because they would have dropped, becoming tiny.
All right.
Yep. Spread them out so we got full coverage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Woo, starts lighting up, filling up that whole diameter there. Excuse me. And again, you can do that check with advantage if you want, if you're getting help.
Well, that was not great. I have a -1 survival, and I rolled a 1.
No.
Is it too late for me to offer help? Because
even with advantage, I rolled again, and I rolled a 4. So.
Tough to say. I'll say one other person can take a look if you trust them looking at the map and stuff.
Kaylin's proficient in survival.
Okay, then I'll let Kayla do it.
And so is Aaronwyn, actually.
Oh, okay. Did you want to roll?
One more person can do it.
Sam?
So if you want to, choose
ahead,
which
Sam.
one,
I'll do
and you can do it with advantage, whoever does it.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Perfect.
So total of 24.
Excellent. Yes, you're in the far, far, far eastern section of this map. You've actually traveled quite a ways. And you find that you have to be only another 20 to 30 minute walk away from the location marked on the map with the X.
She'll just kind of pull up her lights and look over. Oh, I think we're there. Pretty sure we're there. Can we not go through that again? I'm going to look for like a way around that area. Is there a way on the map to go around the temporal winds?
Well, those are all behind you. This is sort of like you've gone through the narrow passage and then it opens up.
I think she means when we leave.
Yeah, when we
when
come
you
back.
leave, no, you don't see anything.
Dang it.
Have I been looking at this wrong the whole time?
I'm sorry.
Onwards.
Oh.
I don't know. This map is nonsense to me.
Okay.
Well, she'll kind of like tilt it slightly, like that's straight up, and that's the way we're going. So we're facing that way, and traveling this way on the path.
Keelan smirks and looks at Galathor from like Erinwin to Galathor. Follows Erinwin.
Nice. Awesome.
Well, I never get to teach you stuff, so this is fun.
I'll start. Well, I'll just keep watching.
Or not. Okay, so just hand the map back and keep going.
Awesome.
Oh no! Please hold on to it. Apparently, I don't know how to use it.
That's not what I was
Oh god.
trying to do.
Oh my goodness. Oh, phenomenal.
Sorry. So just kind of give it back and slink away.
Okay. All right. And so you give it back and you both start
Teenagers
trekking.
again.
All right. All right. Who has their cantrip cast currently? Morton Erinwin?
And
And
Divine.
Ivana.
And Devanya. Awesome.
So we've got a dozen balls.
Whoa.
That's the
We
best.
walk.
It's a good number to have.
That's, yeah.
And mine had stayed up since I turned old instead of a baby.
Oh, nice. So they were wrinkly balls. And then they came back to like vibrant ones.
Oh, you
Wow.
just, you know.
You all went there, not me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Some days rubbing off on me.
Awesome. Okay, so if the three of you can please roll a percentile die.
Oh gosh, that's
dear.
not a good sign.
And on top of that, everybody can just do like either athletics or acrobatics check, except for Emil that's probably still flying as bats. Okay, cool. So you're still good. It's just hills and you know and sharp, jagged things. So we're just trying to get through.
On the carpet.
Okay, Mort's on the carpet. Anyone on the carpet with Mort?
Oh.
They won't
I've
have to
gotten
do
off and just walked.
Can we say blueberries on the carpet?
blueberry. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, I'm still holding blueberry.
So what do we have to do? Again, it's a percentile die and what else?
An athletics or acrobatics check to navigate this area. Rain, I'm going to say Blueberry, volition-wise, is going to hop down and get on the carpet. Like, they
Okay,
know they're
that's
really
fine.
short and they want you to have your hands.
That's fine. I guess I'm rolling for blueberry. Do I need to make a athletics?
She's on the carpet, so she's fine.
Well, he just.
Oh, did she get down off the carpet?
Blueberry's getting off. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did we put either way? Blueberry's on the carpet now, so that before
Okay.
you started navigating this. So that'll be Devanya. What did you get on your first your athletics and or acrobatics check?
I did acrobatics and I got a 12.
Okay, nice. There's a little slipping, sliding as you start navigating this, but you're pretty nimble and you're just sort of tumbling out of it. And not a full tumble, but, little cartwheels out of it and stuff. And what did you get on the percentile die?
20.
Excellent. Okay. I mean, interesting.
Okay, come on. You know what you really mean.
I just have to write your name down here so I don't forget.
Yeah.
All right, Devon,
Excellent was he was just him saying about the coffee, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delicious. All right, and then there's we'll get to her in a sec here with that. Okay, sorry. Next up then, Rain, what did you get in your athletics and or acrobatics check?
A moment. I was dying.
So what is it like in here? Like, why are we having to make checks? Is it like slippery or something?
It's these hills and valleys that are sort of steep. There's a lot of jagged buildup of these minerals. And so you're doing a lot of navigating for very rough terrain, basically. You're going up and down and around and through the valleys.
Is there space to fly?
There is, yep. Mort's on the carpet with blueberry. Emil is bat form.
Okay, all right. Then I'll spread out my wings then.
Okay. Whoosh, you fly up.
Because she doesn't have very good acrobatics or athletics, so.
Okay.
10.
10? Okay. That's it's a little tricky for you. There's a lot of slipping low and you land on your bum a little bit and such, but you don't take any damage or anything. Caitlin? Or are you flying in the broom?
No, I did an athletics roll and it was 29 total.
Oh, damn. You're just like breaking all this stuff, making a path through this. It's a hammer. and wrists, arms and such. And Galathor, are you? If you're there anyway, no worries if you're not. In fact, okay. Sorry.
I rolled an 18 for athletics.
Nice. You're doing almost the same thing. You're just sort of, you've got your weapon out, or whatever, something blunt that you're just knocking, easily traversing the area. Mort, what did you get on your percentile die?
58.
58.
Half of us are going to pass out.
Okay, let's see. This works. Okay, and Aaron, I want to see your face. And
a 63 on my
Okay.
percentile.
Let's get a consult thing.
Why do you have a chart? Why are you looking on a chart, Dan? It's just dancing lights, Dan.
Okay, you start walking through this area, and as you have this spell cast.
Aaron's flying.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
She's got her wings out, so if that makes a difference.
Perhaps. Yeah, a little bit, sort of. So we'll start with Devon. Devon, you feel this sudden empowerment and magic, but it becomes overwhelming quickly. And you cast a spell that you didn't even know you knew. You cast grease on yourself. It just covers yourself in grease and like the 15 feet around you. You slip and fall down the hill to the bottom little valley there. Just coated in grease. At the same time, oh my gosh. Mort, how close to Devanya are you, would you think?
I'm in the air on the carpet, so.
Okay. It was blueberry.
Yes, I am.
Okay, but carpet's magical, right? Okay, so basically, I think you're okay. Nothing happens given where you're at and what's going on. Can't think of anything that would meet the criteria there. Yeah, so you're good. Aaron, you're flying, and
I do have 3 of my runes active too.
oh, okay. You feel that same Morton and Aaron, like you just feel this surge, and you suddenly cast fog cloud centered on yourself. It's cloudy, you fly through and out of it, and it's left behind because it's a localized spell, but you're just like.
She looks back and then poof, into one of the stalactites.
Oh, no. Awesome. so you all would kind of see at least Devanya cast grease and slip a bit, and Erwin cast this other thing and fly into a pillar.
This is fantastic. Help me. I don't even know this stuff. How? She's just like mumbling to herself. It's just like, how can I cast something that I don't even know?
There's a Rain Sea, Devanya slip.
Oh yeah,
There.
yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to not get on the grease, but just follow the grease pattern where Devanya is, and I'm gonna go and help Devanya up.
Nice.
Thank you. I don't know how I did that. Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's just gonna make her dancing lights disappear
Okay, who?
at this point because
Yes,
she's
that's
like nervous.
Okay.
Dan, I've been meaning to ask you, does Rain see any like spirits after
No
seeing that?
spirits, but you definitely all have a very strong sense of being watched by something fairly ubiquitous.
Yeah.
All right. What you got?
Dan.
Oh, yep, Galter.
The imagery is all kind of lining up. Would Galathor kind of equate this to how do you describe this? Kind of like the tiff, not really the tiff, the confrontation maybe? That's probably the correct word, between Helm and Mystra.
That's a good question. You get a fairly strong sense that this may, that there is perhaps, oh gosh, I don't know how to put it in terms of, that you get a feeling like you may actually be a part of something being witnessed by a larger force or forces regarding that tiff. If that makes sense.
Oh no.
Out of character, Galathor never saw was it Pegasus?
Erin hasn't gotten to talk to Galathor yet.
Uh-huh.
But the night before, she did speak with Mystra and accept her offer.
Oh. Well.
This is awkward.
So chat, this has been a long time coming. Ed's kind of sat on that for a while.
Awesome.
Devanya, it may have to do with how you get your powers. Considering that we walked down into this tunnel through a coffin of a follower of Helm, I do recall a time millennia past where Helm was charged with protecting a divine staircase to prevent other deities from returning to the divine plane. And there was one that challenged his order. Mystra, the mistress of the weave.
Erin flies into another pillar.
Sorry, I was laughing at the character.
There was an argument between Mystra and Helm, and well, Mystra wouldn't take no for an answer, so Helm's hand was forced and he had to strike her down. And that caused chaos in magic.
I'm sorry. Did you say... That can't be right. I just saw her a couple of days ago. She wasn't struck down or killed. She's still around.
What do you mean?
Oh, wow.
Right. I haven't told everybody yet. Mister came to me, and she gave me a Pegasus, and I'm one of her rune children.
And you're absolutely sure that it was Mistra?
Yeah, there's 7 stars and everything.
Are we down here because of you guys?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, honestly. We were just following the map.
Yeah, we came down for the artifact that Galathor was looking for. Well, and the crystals, but I haven't seen any over here.
I didn't know you were a follower of Mistra.
Yeah, this happened like 2 days ago.
This complicates things.
Why? Oh, well, I mean, obviously because of that, but... Should I leave?
No, but perhaps we might. We'll need to have a chat later.
Religion is something that everybody needs to talk about in every relationship.
Ugh.
And Devonya's just gonna walk away.
Devanya with the PSA.
I'm here.
fine.
I'm covered in grease.
Galen's gonna sink back to kind of and stay around Erinwin. Stay close to Erinwin.
Except there never was a relationship, was there?
Oh,
She'll
we're having this conversation.
she'll just walk. She'll just walk after Devanya.
Caitlin's just gonna look at Galathor.
We had too much comedy. We had to bring it down.
Caitlin just kind of looks at Galathor, straight faced, and follows Erinwin.
Erinwin's moving around the grease footprints.
Nice.
I'm just scared to cast my can't because I also have the Prestida whatever
Prestidigitation.
magician. But I don't want to cast it because I'm just like if I cast something else I'm scared now. So she's just gonna wait.
It's like a
Sorry,
fireball
guys,
centered on you.
The grease smell.
What you got, Ray? You got something?
Yes, I do.
You see the sunfold. And I'm sorry, Emil, are you still bat form? I don't want to take away from you if you had anything. I'll keep an eye on chat, maybe. Well, if you think of anything, you'll let me know. I don't want to leave you be if you have if you wanted to do anything. Okay. Cool. All right, Rain, what you got?
I'm just making sure. Difficult terrain. I think by difficult terrain. No. Okay, I'm good. I was gonna cast Freedom of Movement on Devanya, but I'm gonna save a 4th level spell slot.
Wow.
She's already got pretty free movement.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't.
That too.
Too
Please
free.
don't.
That too.
And Galthor, did you have any reaction or anything you wanted to do after that?
mug the camera? I don't know. No. Break the fourth wall.
Well, that was all. Yeah.
No, I don't have anything. I just kind of trudge on, I guess.
Okay.
I cast banishment on myself.
Oh man. Epic.
Nice. All right. So I guess if you're all continuing through, after relatively awkward exchange, but potent, important, you continue zipping through and climbing through for those that are going much slower, climbing through. You've cleared the first half of this whole thing, but as you continue the second half, you see in the distance a bit of a light coming from a very, very dim light. It's tough to see from here. It's still pretty far away, 500-600 feet. Excuse me. But there is something that's producing light at the other end of this. Can I please have anyone that's climbing through? Actually, I'm not going to have you do any of that. But Mort and Aaronwin, please roll a percentile die once more.
Yeah, Erin's kind of keeping her dancing lights up out of spite now.
Nice.
Wow.
It's kind of like.
More power to you. Can I like stay far away from Aaron?
No, she'll be
Funny.
flying up. She's flying like way up, like
Please don't fall on top of me if you
probably
can't.
near the ceiling.
All right. Mort, what'd you get?
43.
Let's see.
Oh gosh,
Let's see.
that's not very good.
Oh, interesting.
No, Dan.
Nice.
No chart for
It
you.
turns out it's never interesting.
That's awesome.
Turns out to be dangerous. Turns out to be another giant's cube.
Boom. Aaronwin, what'd you get?
56.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, sorry.
With that.
You're dead.
I'm so
Fall out
sorry.
of the sky.
So, where you actually felt, you realize at the end of this other part here that your hands were really hot, almost like they were ready to produce some sort of flame should they touch anything flammable. That feeling goes away, and you feel another swell of this energy. Once again, this magical energy flow through you, and you feel like if you wanted more, you could easily just teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns for like an entire minute. If you wanted to. Aaron, I don't know how to tell you this one. Okay.
Never a good sign.
Should I just print out a new character
No,
sheet?
it's not that kind of bad. It's a different. Okay. So, you're flying, through this, and there is a little bit of a breeze here, and it is cool and somewhat refreshing as opposed to the area beforehand. And as you're flying through, you feel the wind billowing your cape and flowing through your hair, and flowing through some of your hair, and then flowing across your scalp. Your hair is falling out. You feel like what? And you touch it because it's just like right on the scalp, and you're like, and you have no, is it just your hair? Okay. Clean stuff. Thankfully, you get the, well, no, I guess you wouldn't get that, but your hair's fine. Some people get some hair behind them and say.
She's gonna pull her hood up over her head and just start sobbing.
Aww.
Okay, you get the sense that probably within 24 hours it'll grow back in its entirety.
She's still freaking
But
sobbing.
just so you know, yeah. This is Sam knows. Okay, otherwise, so does anyone want to address any of the... nothing really happens aside from her hair, and it's only a call.
Well, Aaronwind's flying way up, like near
okay.
the ceiling.
Okay. So you all continue on until you reach the other end of this cavern, where it narrows greatly, but then opens back up, sort of short, maybe only 25 feet tall, but maybe 50 feet wide, and then it opens up into this beautiful, beautiful cave. There are waterfalls pouring off of tiered levels of stone. The very strange thing out of place is as you look down at your feet, you actually see some grass and some little dancing, wispy lights dancing around a tree. Which feels very strange and out of place for this area.
Mariah and I are on the same page.
The tree has a door-shaped area of light where clearly there's something or someone inside. Little dancing lights dance around the tree. What would y'all like to do?
So it's well lit now?
It's effectively what you see in the painting. You're at the entrances area. There does seem to be some ambient light. You're not quite sure where it all comes from, but what you see in the painting is basically what you're looking at.
And Rain make an investigation check to see inside the little tree or whatever you just described.
You'll have to approach it if you're...
Okay, I approach it.
Oh, somebody's mic might be doing a thing. Oh, there we go. It's got that 60 cycle hum that...
Steph, do you
If
want to wiggle
you're lit
your
up.
cable?
Now you're loud again, yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
That fixed
Okay,
it.
cool. Yay, thanks. Oh, it's back! Oh, that son of a
That's
bitch.
back.
That's so weird.
There's something I can do. I think it's my fridge.
Oh, okay.
Evan.
Yeah, you're good then. No worries. All right.
Dan?
Yeah.
Just quickly, I only get bat formed for an hour, and that was when we started across the chasm. How are we doing for time?
You probably have maybe another 5 minutes, 7 minutes left, I'd say, after all that.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. All right, you all sort of gather up together here where it's still dark, and I imagine have a chat? What would you all like to do?
Rain's just gonna go up to it and investigate the tree.
All right, you see Rain heading off ahead of, you've got maybe whatever this is, 150 feet or so. You see her sort of heading off towards the tree.
Oh, Caitlin's going to go after her.
Okay. You catch up after about like 10 feet. Or do you just mean you're gonna follow her?
What? Well, if Rain's running up there by herself, Caitlin's not going to stand for that. So she will run after her to go with her.
Okay. All right. So you can like 10 feet. You catch up, and then you just kind of want to like fall in line behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone else?
Proceed slowly, I guess, on the carpet.
Okay. Devania?
I'll just keep walking.
Oh, okay. Galathor, what would you like to do as you see the two, Caitlin and Rain heading up there?
Yeah, I don't know. Galathor's probably just close to the rear, if not at the rear.
Okay. Airman, what would you like to know?
Does the path lead into the tree, or is the tree part of the cavern and then the path goes somewhere else?
The path leads up to the small set of stairs, which are just stones and roots buried in the tree. The tree is part of this cavern floor, and the trail leads up to it, directly to the door.
So it looks like the tree is the way out of the cavern.
Or the end goal, yeah. It doesn't look like its way out, per se. It just looks like
Huh.
it's the X.
Okay, she'll land in the very back of everybody and still keep her. It is lit in here then?
Mm-hmm. It's just as you see in the painting, that type of lighting.
Right. So she'll drop her lights and just kind of wait for everyone to go in front.
Okay.
And just kind of like hiding in her hood.
All right. And more?
Actually, well, everybody's kind of around Mort. He'll turn to Galthor and said, if you think things are getting too dangerous, let me know. We can teleport out of here. It's up to you. Just give me a signal so they can get it ready.
I don't know how to put this. I'm not necessarily worried about myself. I'm worried about the rest of you.
Well, I figured you would have a better sense of the situation.
I think our best option is still sticking together.
Okay.
I appreciate you
proceed
looking
on.
out though, Mort.
I just wanted to, so everybody's aware.
How long do you need?
Instantaneous. Just everybody has to be within 10 feet of me.
Right. Thank you.
Okay. And Emil? Would you like to follow everyone? I think everybody grouped up long enough for Mortengall to hear, as Mortengall or share their convo. But then Rain heads off, Kaylin behind, and everyone's sort of following them.
I think I'll hang. I think in the middle was maybe Devanya was around the middle, so maybe I'll just assume I'm with or near Devanya.
Okay, all right. You head up over there. And you commence walking the path. Oh, let's see. Your bats are not magical. Let me just give a quick once-over on everybody here and see. Does anyone have anything active that's magical? More, are you on the carpet?
Yes.
Okay.
My wings of flying are active.
Okay.
I've just folded them behind my back, and I've got 3 runes up.
Okay. Anyone else have any spells going or anything active magic-like? Okay. The carpet slowly settles to the ground. Right?
Okay.
And when your cape releases its tension of its magic form and just drops back in, your runes power down as you approach the like 60 feet of this tree.
Try to light them back up again.
They don't work. If you go further away to test, it seems like they start to activate the further away you go. But seemingly as you approach the tree, magic is negated. Do you all continue?
Well, I'll roll up the carpet and put it in my backpack.
Because you'd all see the carpet sort of down to the ground.
Right.
Don't forget Blueberry was on the carpet too.
Blueberry's just walking next to him right now. That was weird.
What?
The carpet stopped. It just fell.
Does Aga's armor remain active?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
The
His
sword.
was he holding that other sword? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
jeez.
Because in my notes I said
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got it in his backpack, yeah.
he hasn't sheathed in his like behind his back.
Yeah.
Nice. Everything seems to become fairly mundane. I mean, I don't know that he's... I mean, you'd say something to him if you want. I think he's currently...
Erinwyn's in the back, more concerned about her runes. Sam was wondering.
Nice.
because the player Aga is not here.
Yeah. I don't like this magic.
Just seeing the carpet go down, Mort will just try to just cast a mundane minor illusion of like a frog at his feet.
Yeah, nothing.
Anything happen? So he'll turn to Erwin and say, "We're like in a no magic zone. I can't even cast minor illusion."
Tell me about it. My rune's just deactivated.
Well, it works two ways, I would hope.
Galathor, any suggestions on what to do?
Never encountered anything quite like this before, but perhaps those of us who don't rely on magic can take up the front, and then anyone who still feels comfortable can come in behind.
Are we going inside the tree?
I am.
Okay.
All right.
Dan, is there any like windows like near the tree?
None.
Or
Do you want to get close enough to assess?
yeah, Rain is gonna get close enough to just
Alright.
inspect.
They'll get within about 25 feet, or at least, Rain and Kayla do. And note there seems to be this large doorway, but effectively what you see in the image here is what is there. No windows, just this doorway into the tree's trunk.
Yep, she would. She would. I'm gonna try to see if the door's unlocked.
Oh yeah, you don't even see a door, you just see this glowing doorway. Like there's light coming out.
Can I stick my hand into the glowing door?
Caitlin's going to try and pull her away.
Okay. Well, then I will do a contest of wills. So, Kaylin, well, you'll have an athletics check, and Rain, you'll have athletics or acrobatics as you go to stick your hand through the door. Kaylin's like, nope.
See, Rain has not lost their curiosity. Come on, Grog. I need you to work, buddy. I'm rolling for athletics. Dan.
Okay.
Come on, Grog. Yes! But she probably... 17.
She's pretty strong. What'd you get, Caitlin?
21 total.
Okay.
See, hey, it's okay.
I have a plus 10 on athletics, so...
Oh, nice.
Well, it's okay. But hey, that is the best I've rolled tonight. So that's all that matters. And for Blueberry, so that's all that matters.
So you go to pull her out, but there's something pulling her in as well.
So I don't pull her away?
Make just a straight athletics check, or another athletics check, if you would, Caitlin.
Can I assist her?
Oh.
It's a 20 total?
Dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. She gets yoinked in. Through the light.
Caitlin's going in after her.
Okay, you fall right inside. Is anyone else heading in?
Yeah.
Okay. Amelia, you probably have like
jump
2
in.
minutes left on your thing. On your bat form. What's that, Galathor? So I'm sorry.
Galathor jumps in.
Okay. Erwin.
Go to everyone else, because if she goes in, it'll be last. I'm still deciding what she'll do.
Okay, cool. Mort?
Mort will just look around and, plus he'll realize that since the minor illusion didn't work, then probably the mage armor dropped. And then just look around and say, I'm glad we discussed this.
Classic Mort. I love it.
And walk through the door.
Okay. Emil?
Following to the door.
Okay. Flutter and Divanya.
I'll go in after Emil.
Okay, follow him in. So Aaron will... Aga's going in.
She's gonna scream in anger and then run in.
Oh, nice.
I hate it here, and just run.
Nice.
Just Super Saiyan it.
So in sequence, Kaylin, as you pop in, you see a curious little creature with a curious expression on its face, trying to sort of study Rain. It has a little rope that it's untying from Rain's wrist. The creature looks like this.
Rope that it's untying or tying?
Yeah, it had like a loose rope that it had used to pull her in, and it just untied.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And sort of patting her on the hand. Hasn't said anything yet as everyone sort of comes in, you all kind of see this in order. Aaron went running in last as it's sort of looking at, did I invite you and I've just forgotten?
No.
Sort of pulled me in.
Well, you sort of stuck yourself in. I thought it was a game. You know, like the hokey pokey.
No.
You stuck your right hand in, so well, I'd ask if you're all real, but I guess
We are.
if you're not, you'd still tell me you were.
We are all real.
Well then, what are you really doing in my house? Is that... Oh, that's how it works in where you're from, right? Everyone has open doors and you can just step inside. That makes sense.
Yes. I'm Kaylin. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Derek?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Dan?
Oh, it's Derok.
Derek.
D-E-R-O-K.
What was the name of the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Silly me.
Oh.
Yes, anyway, I was busy. You look around and it has a lot of little like doodads around the house, some magical tinkering going on, some mechanical tinkering, some cuckoo clocks, but everything's sort of like half done. But I still don't understand why you're here. No one visits.
Oh, she's going to look back at Galathor?
Friend,
Yes,
how long have you been here?
very long time. I'm not sure where here is. I don't go much further than the house. It gets crazy. Oh, careful. So there's no magic here, and so the weave doesn't really like that. So there's a lot of dangerous magic out there. So I don't go out there because it's dangerous.
What's so dangerous out there?
Oh, well, I have to use magic to I am magic. Just going through that cave out there, ooh, I'm setting off weird spells. Oh, I lost my beautiful beard once. Oh, it was so terrible. It came back the next day, but what a loss. What a beautiful, beautiful, I was just sort of nurturing his beard. Oh, there. You're back. It's all right.
You said there's magic in here?
I'm magic.
Can I light up my runes again?
You attempt and nothing happens.
She's gonna curse in Draconic.
Right, but did I invite you here? Are you here for dinner?
You're following this stupid map.
A map? There's a map of my house? It's kind of small.
At least a map leading here, and then Galathor produces the map.
Oh, may I?
Please.
He lays it out on one of the tables across some of those little schematics he's drawn. Oh, yes. He spins it sideways, and upside down. Yes. No, I don't understand that one bit, but very interesting. Yes. You seem familiar, though. He points at Galathor. Yes. Have we met before?
Don't believe I've had the pleasure of making your acquaintance.
Galathor? Ah, yes, well. My name is Derek. And he reaches a little, very strong, stonish almost hand out. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to make dinner, and you're welcome to stay, because I don't feel like we're getting anywhere, and I'm hungry.
What are you doing out here by yourself, Derek?
Oh, I don't know. I was consigned to be here a very long time ago, wherever here is. And I tinker, and I make things, and I watch over things.
Who told you to be here?
I don't know.
Home?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it could have been him, I swear. He points to Galathor again. But I don't know. But I do what I'm supposed to. Yeah, it could have been him. He just seems so familiar. But I do what I'm told. I watch over things, and I build things, and I do a good job.
I can definitely tell that you are doing your best. You're doing well.
You're not here for my things, are you?
Are you aware of an artifact of Helm that might be here? Is that one of your things?
Yes, of course. Didn't I mention that? Oh.
She looks back at Galathor again.
Dan, he tied Rain up, right?
He just had a little rope around the wrist to pull you in, and then once you came in, he saw it was a person and untied it off your wrist.
Like a last.
Okay. Just to clarify. Thank you.
No worries. Wait a minute. Oh, yes.
How did you happen across this artifact?
Oh, this was given to me a very long time ago. I thought by you. Weird. But I was told to watch over it until the chosen ones came to collect their goods and so on, and then I could go back to my other home.
Inside check.
Anyone that
Natural
would like to...
one. Never mind.
Spot on. Yeah.
Floop. I think I'm out of time.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Thunk. Oh! I thought it was weird that bats were in here, but it's even weirder that they were a person. But very interesting.
24 on my insight.
What'd you get?
Oh, yeah,
24.
so... Ooh, 24.
Natural one!
Nice. I think Caitlin got a natural one, too.
Yep.
This guy's very convincing. It's the beard. Devanya, you can tell this guy has clearly lost a little touch with reality after being here for so long. But he does seem to, he seems to believe what he's saying about chosen ones coming to collect their goods. But if you're so you I get, he points to Galathor, but, who's here for Mistress item? It's you, isn't it? He walks right past Aaron and went over to Devanya. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, Mister was such a fine goddess. Ah, yes, well. Are you both...
want that one over there.
Oh! And he walks past Aaron to Caitlin. I'm so sorry. I should have known it was you. Oh.
No. Caleb will take his shoulders and guide him to Aaron.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected you. Weird. But...
Yeah, normally I have runes glowing all over my body because I am a rune child of Mistra.
Well, I'm going to have him do a quick check-see. Oh, no. Wasn't noticed.
But because there's no magic here, there's nothing I can do.
I'm magic. It's not safe to have other magic here with the tree.
I mean, it all went away when I walked closer to the tree, so it's not like it matters anyways.
That being said, they're here for their objects.
Good. Oh, good. Then I I have had my favors ready to ask for so long. Are you prepared to complete them to get your items?
Great.
Yeah.
We have to do what?
Well, the exchange. There's 3 requests that you complete for me, and then I give you the goods. Or there's 1 request that I can just ask you down the line for instead. And then you get the items now. Were you not? Are you sure you're here for the items?
They're sure.
I'll fix this little twiggy mustache. I'm gonna make some dinner. Yeah. And he turns and starts going over to some pots and pans, but he's still right here in the same room with you.
Dan, can Rain do an investigation check to see if she sees any matron of Raven artifacts? Like the symbol of the
go ahead.
Raven Queen?
Caitlin's gonna go up to Galathor. So what's the hesitation?
Deals like this are never easily made. So may we know the nature of these requests?
Well, of course. You don't see anything, Rain.
Okay, cool. 9. That's my total.
The guy turns. Oh, of course. Oh, let me just quickly check. Devani, did you have something? Now that you ate a bite of food, my bad. And go.
My good sir, do you have a bath?
A bath? Oh, I just stay clean with prestidigitation. It's just going all the time.
Do you mind? Do you mind casting that on me, please?
Yeah, of course not. And he walks over and holds his hands out as though to clasp your hand. There's a sort of thick, stony fingers that kind of clasp your hand, and grease is all cleaned up. You are fresh and clean.
Thank you.
Of course. Yes, it's best to be clean for dinner anyway. Yes. Well, I don't know. Are you going to do which do you choose? Is 3 requests now, or just 1 later?
Is it 3 requests each?
Nope. It's just amongst you. 3 requests for you all to complete, or just I come and see you later on. I get to leave either way once I give you the goods.
Can we double check and see what the items are? And
No.
You just decided no?
Nope. You can. You have to make sure you are indeed the chosen ones. Let's do that first, right? Yes. Okay. So and walks around and moves some stuff, and in a hollow in the interior of the tree here, pulls out 2 big stone cubes. Tannish stone, but it has a lot of filigree around the edges and into each face. Sets one down here, and it has the symbol of Helm on it on the top, with a bunch of other symbols that you've seen in relation to Helm. And the other one has the 7 stars, or 7 stars for Mistra. Oh, that's heavy. And pushes it over to you. There is but a hole that's oblong like this in the side, enough to slip a hand in. Well, hands in! As long as you're the chosen, they'll unlock the boxes, and you can take a gander. Can't touch them yet, but you can look.
And if we're not the chosen?
Well, then, I will use prestidigitation to clean up the mess.
What? You mean death?
Oh, no, the box just, keeps what you put in, so. If you're not the
So
chosen.
yes, death.
Well, just a hand.
A hand.
I'm just curious why you have something of both Helm and Mistra, considering that they kind of hate each other.
really didn't always hate one another. There was just a bit of a misunderstanding. Mr. Ub just didn't push back a little bit, didn't want to obey the edict. Well, Helm had a job to do, didn't really want to do it, and had a great deal of conflict, but followed orders as he felt was right.
Wait, no. Well, Rain wouldn't know because she didn't see. Rain's gonna try to cast Zone of Truth on the gentleman.
Oh, okay, you start casting. Oh, that's really pretty casting. Nothing happens.
Galathor's gonna kneel in front of the box with the Eye of Helm in front of it, and
Okay.
Well, trust you, Helm. And then he sticks his right hand in.
Okay. There's a bit of almost a humming sound from the box as it slightly vibrates on the table where you set it down. And a pillar of light, much like the one on the crypt, comes out of nowhere and shines down on you with little sprinkles flying in and out like the little dancing lights outside of the tree. Cascade down, and the top pops open. Inside, you see, excuse me, this item, which you know to be one of the relics, the brass lantern of the Protector.
It's as he claims.
Oh, yeah, well, yes.
Is this the artifact you've been looking for, Galathor?
One of them.
Are you all meat and potatoes people?
Yes.
Oh.
Shakes his head, yes.
Mom's home cooking.
Nice. Good. Starts creating some water to fill up the pot. Put the fire
Erinwin will
back.
take a deep breath and just say to herself, well, you promised you would help me. And she'll stick her hand in.
Roll a percentile die, please, Aaron.
Oh. Man.
Oh.
Such an Indiana Jones vibe.
No. This is stressing me out, even though I'm not rolling.
90.
Which hand do you put in?
Her right.
So you put your right hand in up to, a little bit past the wrist in here. And there's
My hand
also
out.
a similar vibration, a little stronger and heavier than the other box. Buzzing on the table. And once again, you hear a lot of gears kind of. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Ah, you.
Yeah.
No.
Ed is dead.
Flip the
Ed is
table,
dead.
Sam. Flip the table.
Flip the table, Ed.
Can we not? For my own anxiety's sake, can we not?
I will share with you off stream.
But that will leave the audience more. Well,
Yeah.
audience leaving
Come
more.
on back
So
next
chat.
week.
Yeah.
Fun, exciting. You're down
gosh.
here. You've met Brock.
Fun, yeah,
I wonder-
definitely. Fun is
Yeah,
the
it's-
adjective I would.
yeah.
I
put
wonder
for
what that
this.
wisdom saving throw was for, Dan.
Oh, there's all
It wasn't a
sorts of
saving
side
throw.
fun
It was a
happening,
percentile die. I mean, she's
No,
lost her
for me.
hair. What's a hand?
Yeah.
No. At the very beginning, I had to roll for a wisdom save.
Gonna be interesting. Woo!
Oh.
Okay.
Tune
so-
Tune in next week to find out if Erwin's new nickname is Lefty.
Nice. Lefty Stubbs.
She lost her hair already. What's a hand? Is
Oh,
as
damn,
well.
you're coming out as all left out here. I quit. I quit the adventuring life.
Flip.
Awesome.
Oh,
Well,
excuse
thank you so much all for putting up with the mess that is Dan. And my twisted sense
What
of fun
mess?
and yeah.
What mess? I
But
said it's no mess.
we have a confirmed relic for Galathor. That's exciting.
Woo!
And we'll see what happens with Erwin here next week. Woo! So I'm going to pop up the schedule real quick. What do we have here? You have been watching Stormfall. We run every Friday night, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. And, thank you so much, Danny. Nice. Drama, obviously. Episode 120. It's our longest running campaign ever. But certainly with all the content we have out now as well, it's phenomenal. All right, and let me just move this over here so I don't get distracted. Let's see, every Friday you can also catch, I'll do that on the way back run. Saturdays, 6 to 9 in the evening Eastern Time, you can catch Andrew DMing Tower of Dreams. Really interesting D&D concept. Definitely check out. It's also currently our newest campaign, so it's easy to go get caught up and sort of experience some of the other campaigns if you haven't yet. Coming up in probably about a month, our brand new campaign, I'll be DMing Saturday nights, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. En Extremis. Which is so fitting for the world and for this campaign. But lots of fun. I'll give more deets on that as we get a little bit closer. I'm excited. Every Sunday night, you can watch Victoria DM the Obsidian Scar or Proper Naughty campaign. Every Monday night, you can catch Steph DMing The Forsaken. Let's see, it's political intrigue and floating cities and forbidden magic and all sorts of crazy fun. Every Tuesday night, you can catch Kira's Literal Evil campaign. And then we have our weekly talk show, Madbird Squawks, every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. And then that brings us back around to Friday, which one of our newest streams is Mad Art by Steph, noon to 3 Eastern. And Steph does, I think, so far, it's fan art. I think maybe character illustrations sometimes. I forget if that was a part of it or not. Is that accurate or inaccurate, Steph? I don't want to say that.
Yeah, it's mostly focused on the fan art stuff,
Nice.
but yeah.
We've got Bandit and a Pile of Bacon so far. We have Gerbil.
And Shanad.
Yeah, oh, it's wonderful. It's all sorts of, and you can vote. Hop into our Discord and go vote on what Steph works on next. Anything that isn't done just stays in the vote and comes back up. So very, very exciting. I'm going to super quickly just check our
Saving Throw shows live.
Yeah, I was going to say that in chat.
There it is. Okay. We are part of the amazing stream team now, Tabletop Gaming Network. So I'm going to go ahead and have us raid Saving Throw shows. They're also in a very small stream group. I think it's 12 or 14 of us now. I think it's 14 of us now. So it's fantastic. A lot of really great streams. Let's go catch Saving Throw show, and we'll catch you all hopefully tomorrow for Tower of Dreams. Thank you, players. Amazing roleplay tonight as always. Thank you, viewers, for being so fantastic. I did put the Discord in there. Good. Go hang out with us here. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.
Amazing.
Bye.
Bye.